And then, speaking of Warner Brothers, good old Toby. Ugh. Good old Toby Emmerich. We were hoping so much. We were hoping so much that this guy was going to be next on the list of exiting. But at the same time, there was things that we kept hearing that maybe it wasn't going to happen. And the fact that his contract's not up till November, this could be part of it too. Who knows? And then, of course, like I said, you saw that Viewer Anon tweet where he says he's basically like a big ass kisser, a bootlicker, and kind of, he's fucked up DC properties. And, of course, he fucked up New Line Cinema a little bit too, and the seizing of that. I could, from what you gathered, I mean, he is he's a dickhead. He's a fucking dickhead, apparently. So this was the article that came out about Toby Emmerich right here. Obviously, it was talking about everything that's happening. WarnerMedia senior leaders to depart ahead of merger with Discovery following CEO Jason Kilar announcement right here. So, I mean, it's just like in the article, nobody really saw it at first until people pointed it out. News of the C-suite team's departure, which was announced on the internal call and then confirmed by the company Wednesday morning, follows Jason Kilar, blah, blah, blah. Most of Kilar's direct team of direct reports will depart, including WarnerMedia Studios and Networks Group CEO Ann Sarnoff. And, of course, we talked about Andy Forssell, yes, who was announced Tuesday that they would be exiting the company. CFO Jennifer Burry had also been expected to leave after Discovery CFO Gunnar Woodenfels was announced as the financial leader for the combined company. Executives whose departure was announced Wednesday include Christy Habegger, EVP, Communications and Chief Inclusion Officer Tony Goncalves, EVP Chief Revenue Officer Jim Cummings, and then, of course, we got, just other people are leaving too, people that we don't really know about. Some of the departing executives are expected to remain through a customary transition period. Kilar's last day will be Friday, according to the Wall Street Journal report. Warner executives who remain in their roles include Warner Brothers Pictures Group Chairman Toby Emmerich, WarnerMedia International President Gerhard Zahler. Interesting name. You know me, I screw up names all the time. And then Warner Brothers Games President David Haddad. So there you go, right there. Nothing more about Toby when it comes to this article right here, but that was the main thing right there, is the fact that he will remain in the role right now as of now. Yes, it sucks, guys, because obviously he was one of the worst, but like I said, like I've been saying, I mean, there might be something that's going to happen that could shine some more light on this dickhead who, had a very much a hate boner for Zack Snyder, which is funny. I always love watching when people pass around that clip with the round table, the THR round table, and they talk about 300, how it was like shopped around, and then everybody at the table starts praising 300, and you see Toby Emmerich's face, and he's just kind of like, he doesn't know how to act. You kind of wonder, like, what happened? What happened with all that, huh? Why the hate so much? But at the same time, it's just because the guy doesn't know what he's fucking doing. He's a suit that has a corner office with a great view and probably some, 80-year-old scotch that's sitting on a tray right there that he pours every now and again, and he's just trying to make decisions on what's good and what's not, while these filmmakers are trying to do what they do, and he, of course, has to fuck it up. So, but let's just be patient again. Yes, this sucks. It's not great news to hear, but at the same time, it's like we'll see what happens come November or next year, because his contract, of course, will be up. Maybe that's what they're waiting for. Who knows? But, yeah. But somebody also, remember Stuart Stuber, right, who works with Zach? They were talking about him possibly being like a content czar or something that are coming in right there. I remember people were talking about who's worked with Zach and everything. That's interesting too. But at the same time, I'm like, well, you know what? At least Zach is over at Netflix building universes from the ground up. He's happy. And I'm sure when he read this today, he went, fucking asshole, Well, dodged another bullet, but who knows? Who knows what will happen in the future? Like I said, things might happen. Things might happen in the news that could cause a rift in this guy. And hopefully maybe when things, when Discovery takes over and things start still rearranging, maybe something will happen there too. But I'm thinking that the contract had a lot to do with it. So, yeah, there you go. Toby Emmerich will be gone. It's just a matter of time. I love how some people are like, I know it. I know it I can feel it. I feel it. I feel it. It's like, well, let's just wait and see what happens, Sometimes, like I said, even with the Ezra thing, we got to not act like fans. Okay, we got to pump the brakes on, being fans. I know, I get it. You get that fan brain, that fanboy or girl brain, and you're just like, but some people, there's some people out there they built their whole fucking identity on Twitter on just being that fan. And I know things. I'm going to tweet this out. I know. I am in the know. I know. And I'm like, no, fucker, you don't know anything. Okay, we got to relax and just kind of wait for the information to come out.